Hi everyone. It's Tuesday night, and for the last 4 or 5 days, I have not been sleeping well, and I have been one big, raw, exposed, anxious nerve. And the person who has borne the brunt of my anxiety is Mark, my husband. Um, I have not been any fun to live with. The reason for my anxiety is I reached the 6 week mark in my clinical trial, and I did my CAT scan on Wednesday of last week, and I went into the hospital and I got my results today. And the results were good. Yay! Mark said to me, "You're going to cry, aren't you?" And I said, "Probably," and I'm already starting. Um, I, you know, I've been so on edge, and you get good results, and it's like you've been holding your breath all this time, and you can finally exhale. I did a clinical trial in 2007, and it was a similar thing. It was an anti-angiogenic, and it's meant to prevent the blood flow to the tumor so that ultimately the tumors are starved of blood and they die. And the last clinical trial that I did with this kind of drug did not work. It left me with horrific side effects. I was essentially housebound because of them, and I couldn't really function, and it didn't work. And so I was going into today, and I was nervous. And I was nervous because the side effects of this drug weren't that bad. And, I'm used to the medicine having to taste really awful for it to work. Chemo is brutal. It's just a brutal experience from start to finish, physically, psychologically, emotionally. And this just hasn't been. I have some lightheadedness, I have some fatigue, my blood pressure is a little bit higher, um, but overall, other than a couple of hours in the morning, I'm functioning and I'm doing my thing, and it sort of seems like it's too good to be true. How could it really be working when it's not making me feel like this wretched, awful, disgusting mess that chemo made me feel? And so I've been really scared because I sort of anticipated walking in today and the doctor looking at me and saying, "You know what, it's not working and we got to go back to chemo." Um, but as it turns out, um, my tumors are either stable or there's been some minimal shrinkage. But there's been shrinkage. And more exciting, and I'm not really sure that I understand how it works, but there are cavities developing in some of the tumors. So it's almost like they're dying from the inside out. There's dead tissue developing from the middle of the tumors, I guess, from where the blood flow would have been going. And the CAT scan showed less blood flow going into the abdomen. I don't know. I don't understand it. Whatever it is, it seems to be working, and I'm going to keep taking it, and we're going to keep monitoring me. And, it's just a matter of crossing my fingers and hoping that it keeps working. My brother got engaged this weekend, which we're all very excited about and we're very happy about. And he's marrying a very nice girl. And all that went through my mind when I was talking to him this weekend was, he better hurry up and get married fast so that I can make sure that I can be at the wedding. And, the fact that I can be at his wedding, it's huge. It's just something else that I get to see. And I was so anxious to get the results today and to know that I could be there, and Sydney's so excited to walk down the aisle and to be a flower girl or bridesmaid or whatever she's going to be. And I wanted to know that I was going to be able to see it. And today gave me that hope. So hope restored. And there's my emotion. And of course I wouldn't say this to my brother, and I didn't want to lay the guilt on him. So Todd, I'm sorry. And I know you're going to watch this video, and I didn't want to make you feel badly. But I'm really happy. And Yeah, that's it. So I'm going to go off and cry now. Um, but just wanted to share the news and give the update, and it's good news for now. So we'll keep going, and we'll hope that the results stay as positive as they've been. And I will, of course, keep you posted. Have a great week.